We speak student.
Short stories, a la Shmoop. Let's say you've got about 200 hours to kill. A novel might be a nice way to pass the time, at least until someone comes to rescue you from that desert island. But what if you've got some big plans this evening, and you just need a smaller dose of fiction to while away the minutes? Well, short stories are little nuggets of literature, chewable tablets of plot, character, theme, and setting that take all the best parts of novels and shrink them down into pocket-sized morsels. However, short stories aren't merely shorter. Writers haven't zapped full-length novels with shrink rays and miniaturized that aren't things. Short stories are their own animal. Rather than taking chapters and chapters to flesh out characters and develop plot, short stories don't have that luxury, so they generally have a very different purpose than novels do. They usually center on a single incident or event and are intended to reveal something significant about human nature, or at least get us thinking about it. Many short stories revolve around an epiphany, an aha moment that occurs when a character realizes some essential truth about the situation or just about life itself.
Maybe there is more to life than working out.
Maybe they just discover the meaning of life, or maybe they realize that they look better with red lipstick than the pink one.
Oh my god, I looked like a hag with the pink one.
Either way, the physical, emotional, or spiritual journey the character has been on finds some sort of resolution. And you can always be sure that there's something pretty deep going on below the surface. In other words, it's not about the lipstick. Even those stories without a recognizable epiphany follow a common plot arc. Our protagonist starts out upholding the status quo until something or someone upsets the balance. You'll find that conflict is much more entertaining in fiction than in real life. Once that conflict has been introduced, the character must deal with it, sometimes successfully and sometimes not so much. In the aftermath of their actions, there is usually a bit of denouement or resolution. The greatest or most successful short stories are often anthologized. In other words, they appear in anthologies or collections that either highlight the best stories of that year or of a particular genre, or of all time. Better make sure your bookshelf has been reinforced if you purchase that one. Novels are great for the beach or for your desert island, but short stories are a great way of mixing things up and satisfying your short attention span, which incidentally is why we're going to wrap this video up now before you get bored and start looking up cat pictures.
Meow, meow.